All right, thanks everybody for being here today. What a crowd. I wasn't 100% sure what to expect. So I'd like to thank the Spencer County Democrats for putting all this together. These kind of events matter. This is where representation starts. This is where communities come together. Neighbors show up, they talk to each other, they listen, and they find out what's important to the other. My name is Brad. I live and work right here in Southwest Indiana. I built my life here, just like most of you. A few years ago, my wife and I bought what we thought was going to be our forever home. Inside a month, we learned that it was in the path of $1 billion highway. The realtor knew, the brokerage knew, the city knew, the county knew, the state knew, but nobody told us. Now, I'm going to be honest, that moment changed me. And it's not because of what might happen to our forever home. It's because I learned how decisions around here get made. So I started paying attention more. I started showing up more. I started going to more meetings. I started talking to more people. I talked to neighbors. I talked to farmers. I talked to small business owners. I talked to factory workers. I talked to landowners. And they're all pretty much saying the same thing. They're saying that nobody asked me what I think. They said by the time we found out, they all said this is a done deal. They said I called my representative and they didn't call back. They said I showed up to speak, but they'd already taken the vote. Republicans said it, Democrats said it, people who haven't voted in 20 years said it. And when Republicans and Democrats agree that you're not listening to them, you're not listening to them. So that's the thing about Southern Indiana. We're not actually as divided as some people would like to think. We actually agree on a lot of the things that matter the most. We all want to be heard. We all want to be treated with respect. We all want to know what's being done with our money. We all want to feel safe in houses we can afford. We all want a better future for our kids. When we send someone to City Hall, to Indianapolis, or to Washington, they ought to know which direction home is. And if they forget, we send them back. And that's not some extreme position. That's literally the job. And someone needs to remind them. The job's not hard. You show up. You listen before deciding. You tell people the truth, even when the truth might be uncomfortable, especially when it affects their dignity, when it affects their livelihood, when it affects their families, when it affects the communities they've spent their entire lives building. You bring people in that you represent into the decision before the decision's made. And you stand behind that decision. If you're wrong, you own it. Now I want to tell you a little bit about where I think the people who are getting it wrong are actually getting it wrong. A lot of them stopped trying. Some of them got very comfortable being in the room. And other people forgot that they're supposed to represent the people who aren't in the room. Some of us are profiting, or some of them are profiting off of decisions that come at a price to the rest of us. And whatever the reason is, the effect is the same. The people that sent them there stop mattering. I'm not going to forget. If you call, I'll call back. If there's a meeting, I'm at it. Before any vote that matters, I'm going to find the people most affected and listen to them. If there's a hard vote, I'll explain. If I get something wrong, I'm going to own it. And that's not a campaign promise. That's the way I was brought up, and that's the way I'm going to do the job. be here tonight with Bo. Oh, he must have slipped out. And Mary Ellen. Bo is fighting to restore trust right now and integrity of our election system. And after the last couple of years with Diego Morales, that's kind of sorely needed. Mary is a veteran. She's a council member. She's a mother who shows up. She does the work. And that's the kind of representation we need. And that's in stark contrast to Mark Messmer, who won't even hold town halls to hear what his constituents have to say. This isn't about labels, though. This is about whether or not you're showing up, whether or not you're doing the work, whether you vote the way that your constituents expect you to vote, whether you remember who it is that you're actually working for. If we plan on winning in November, and I think we will, we've got to remember that. We can do better. We've got to do better. And with your help, we will. Mike Braun, Todd Rakita, Mark Messmer, Diego Morales, and my opponent, they've all forgotten which way's home. Let's remind them in November. We earn our seats, and we make sure that nobody with the privilege of holding public office in the future forgets who they work for. Thanks.